Trump brings back tariffs. What does it mean for the US, China, and the world? Hello. Donald Trump is back in the White House, and his economic policies are in full swing. One of his major decisions is imposing massive tariffs on China and other countries. Will this help the US economy? Could it trigger a new trade war? And how will it affect ordinary consumers? Let's break it down. What are tariffs and why do they matter? Tariffs are special taxes on imported goods. Their main purpose is to make foreign products more expensive so that people buy more American-made goods. After returning to the White House, Trump introduced new record-high tariffs on China. A 104% tariff on Chinese electric vehicles and other goods. Tariffs on steel, aluminum, microchips, and batteries. Increased tariffs on textiles, plastics, and other products. Now let's explore why he's doing this. Why is Trump reintroducing tariffs? 1. Protecting American manufacturers. The U.S. has long lost its status as a manufacturing powerhouse. Many factories have moved to China, India, Mexico, and other countries where production is cheaper. Trump wants to make America great again by bringing these jobs back. For example, Tesla and Ford may start producing more electric cars in the U.S. instead of importing Chinese models. Apple might have to find new ways to manufacture iPhones. But the big question is, will this lead to higher prices for American consumers? Yes, and it's already happening. Trump's new tariffs on Chinese goods mean that many imported products will become more expensive because companies will either pass the costs on to consumers or find new suppliers, which can also be costly. For example, electric vehicles, Tesla, Ford, and other companies that previously used Chinese batteries now have to either pay more or find alternative suppliers, which could drive up EV prices. Smartphones and laptops. Many components for Apple, Dell, and other brands are made in China. If Trump doesn't make exceptions for these products, their prices could rise too. Clothing and household appliances. China remains a major producer of textiles and electronics. Even if the U.S. starts manufacturing more domestically, prices won't be as low. 2. The U.S. trade deficit. The U.S. buys far more goods than it sells, creating a trade deficit, which Trump wants to reduce. In 2023, the U.S. imported $428 billion worth of goods from China. The U.S. exported only $147 billion to China. Trump says America should not depend on China. But can the U.S. quickly replace cheap Chinese goods? Right now, China is the primary supplier of many critical products. Microchips and electronics. Rare earth metals used in batteries and smartphones. Clothing, footwear, textiles. Affordable household appliances. If the U.S. completely stops importing from China, it could lead to shortages of some products and even higher prices. 3. A new trade war with China. China is not staying silent. It has imposed counter tariffs on American goods. China is limiting imports of American cars, which hurts Tesla, Ford, GM, and others. Chinese companies are shifting more exports to Europe instead of the U.S., which Washington doesn't like. Beijing might reduce exports of rare earth metals, which are essential for making microchips and smartphones. This means the trade war is just getting started. 4. Trump's political strategy. Trump needs to show voters that he is keeping his promises. Factory workers, farmers, and small businesses support him. But economists warn that tariffs could increase prices and create economic problems. Who benefits from the tariffs? American factories. They get more opportunities to grow. U.S. workers. More jobs may be created. Companies that manufacture in the U.S. They could gain a competitive edge. What's next? The U.S. and China might impose even stricter sanctions on each other. Europe may also introduce tariffs on Chinese goods, escalating the conflict. Prices for many products could continue to rise. Is Trump's decision the right one? Will it help the U.S. or hurt the economy? Share your thoughts in the comments. Subscribe and like the video to stay updated on the latest economic and political news.